If you want to think otherwise, that's up to you.
All right, Joan, you have it your own way. But if I were you, I'd hope Connors and her friends don't put two and two together, because it won't just be your house they'll tear apart next time. You dirty little bitch. How does it feel, eh? Well, come on, speak up. I can't hear you. I'd stay right to see this, would you? Huh?
She'll be all right, love. I told her to get herself into solitary if there's any trouble.
Yeah, what if she didn't have a chance?
Well, morning, girls. Everyone sleep well?
I didn't. You stupid back. And I got woke up by me cellmate.
What's the matter, love? What'd she do to you?
Oh, nothing. I just didn't get much sleep, that's all. Hey, your neck's all red. So it's red. The pearls were too tight.
Oh, that last resort you mentioned. I think you ought to tell me about it now.
Yeah. Come on, enough talking. Keep moving.
I'll tell you at breakfast, okay?
Lex is supposed to be in Coventry and they're talking to her. We're going to give him a thumping or what?
Yeah. I'll take Wyndham and you can have Egbert.
Oh, beauty. Little bitch woke me up out of this fantastic dream last night and I couldn't get back to it. Tried real hard, too.
Hardly need ask who the dream was about.
I'm not going to tell you either.
Any bets on Steve Ryan?
Oh, you're real smart, aren't you?
Look, do you really think it's worth the effort of bashing Egbert and Wyndham?
We've got to teach him a lesson.
But we've got bigger things to worry about with this new governor. Why not just send them to Coventry and forget about them?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Save us trouble, eh?
Oh, wouldn't be no trouble. We just bash him.
You telling me what to do, stupid?
No.
Well, then make yourself useful and go and spread the word. Patterson, Wyndham and Egbert. From now on, no one talks to any of them.
Good morning.
Oh, hello. Oh, that the papers?
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, the new governor wanted to see you as soon as you got in.
All right.
Got a real treat in store for you. A right little dynamo, our Governor Moran.
So I gather.
Where he thinks the manpower's coming from for all this tighter security. He wants regular dog patrols, searches, checks of the work areas. As if we haven't got enough to do without all that.
Yeah, I can see you're flat out. Frankly, from what I've heard, he sounds exactly the sort of governor this place needs.
I knew you'd say that. Hello. I know him. That's Connor's boyfriend, isn't it?
Yeah, so it is.
Come.
Mr. Moran, I'm Joan Ferguson. You asked to see me.
Yes, come in, come in. Take a seat.
Thank you.
Unfortunate incident last night.
Yes.
You weren't hurt?
No, just some damaged furniture and personal effects.
Seems this attack on you may have some involvement from Connors.
Oh, I'm sure of it. Proving it's another thing.
Strong case for compensation. You put in an application?
Well, no, I hadn't had much time to think about that.
Do it. I'll make sure it's processed quickly.
Thank you, Mr. Moran. I understand you've made a few changes.
If you mean in the way things are run around here, yes, I have. Is that a problem for you?
Oh, certainly not. If what I hear is true, then I'm in full agreement.
Nice to know someone is.
Well, they're a spineless bunch around here. They go to water as soon as you show them who's boss.
The officers or the prisoners?
Take your pick. They all need smartening up.
I take it you're no great admirer of the Reynolds approach.
Want me to be honest?
Yes.
I have been trying for years to bring in the sort of measures that you've brought in. Now, I suppose Reynolds meant well, but the fact is she's a hopeless idealist, and the prisoners took advantage of it. Oh, there was no discipline, security was sloppy, but... Well, then, obviously, you've seen all that for yourself.
Must have been frustrating for you.
As long as she was governor, she was entitled to run things the way she saw fit, whether I agree with her or not. Let's just say that I'm glad you're here. Do you mind if I say something else?
Not at all.
Well, I feel I must warn you, there is another area where you might meet some resistance. Morris.
Meg Morris.
Another idealist. Hopelessly soft on the prisoners. Of course, I'm not saying that she might use her position as deputy to obstruct your policies.
I see.
Well, it's just a thought that it seems a shame you don't have a deputy whose thinking is more in line with your own.
Does that mean you'd be interested in the position?
Well, certainly, if it was available. Well, I have the experience, the qualifications.
You've also got quite a few black marks on your record. Involvement with contraband, suspected of bashing prisoners.
True, it was never proved.
No doubt why the file said suspected. Still, I'm glad we had this little chat. It's interesting to know you have aspirations for the deputyship, and even higher.
I make no apologies for the way I treat the women. It's the only way to get respect from them. Look, the way Reynolds was going...
Forget Reynolds. Let's talk about now. Discipline and authority will be maintained and within the rules. One more incident involving you, and you're out. One other thing. Stay away from solitary so long as Connors is in there.
Is that all?
Understood?
Yes, Governor. Now, will that be all?
That's all.
I'm lined up to go see him this morning. Governor to top dog. I'm going to let him know the way things are. What if he tells you to get lost? You want to try. What if he does? Well, then we'll hit him with a hunger strike, same as we did Reynolds. You think it'll work? Well, it worked on her, didn't it? Look, all you got to do is call hunger strike, and they'll give you anything you want. You're scared of the bad publicity. Yeah, but what if he lets us starve? He can't. It's illegal. Now shut up and let me do the thinking, will you?
With those three, it's a joke. What is? Patterson's supposed to be in Coventry.
So the others, Lou said.
Yeah, that lot of good that does. It just means she's got company now and they can talk to their heart's content.
Bitches.
I don't know why Lou just didn't give them all a good thumping. That's what they need.
Yeah, I reckon. Suppose she must have some reason, but...
I just wish she was a bit stronger about things like this.
Doesn't look like Nancy's coming.
No, I didn't think she would. She was throwing up before. Must have picked up a wild or something.
We should get her in here to breathe on Kelly.
Well, this is about as private as we can get. What do you got in mind, Julie?
Well, it's not exactly my idea, but if it works, Lexi won't have any more worries with Kelly.
Yeah? We're going to put ground glass on her cornflakes instead of sugar, eh?
Lexi, this is very serious. If you don't want to listen to
She
it,
does.
Yeah, I do. What is it?
You get out of here.
Out of here? What do you mean?
Not out of the room, out of the prison. You escape.
That's good. I thought it was going to be something difficult.
Oh, shut up, Lexi. You got something particular in mind?
Yep. It's all planned. It doesn't need any preparation because it's already been done by somebody else.
Who?
Nora. It's the same way she got out. What do you think?
Boy, you certainly know how to drop a bombshell, don't you?
Hang on. You mean Nora told you all this in the note?
Yeah.
The whole escape plan?
Yeah. She told me to destroy it, but, you know, I wanted something to remember her by. The first bit was harmless enough, so I kept that.
Yeah, but, love, just because somebody got out doesn't mean that somebody else can get out the same way. It all depends how good your luck is.
Luck had nothing to do with it. It was all planning. See, she got hold of a pair of bolt cutters. She went out through the air conditioning system, in through the laundry, out through the kitchen.
You mean she cut through all those security grills?
She must have. She's gone.
Hey, but how'd she get past Mervyn?
You just wait till he finishes work.
Yeah, but then they locked the door.
Not for a few minutes, and Merv's got to go and get a screw to do that.
A few minutes, eh?
You can do it. Look, you just get outside, you wait till it's dark, and you go over the fence.
That all, eh?
What do you think?
Still risky.
I hope you're not tired, Patterson. I've got big plans for you tonight.
Lexi, it's a chance. Think about it. If you decide to do it, you know I'll help you any way I can.